Hi, I'm Tony with Timeless Cottage Gifts, and I'm going to show you how I painted and assembled the Easter basket tags. What I did is I downloaded the file from Etsy and made it one less layer, and then I engraved the name on my X tool and using a 100 speed and 20 power, ensuring a deep engrave, and it has a bit of indentation on it. Okay, and I start by taking brown acrylic paint. What I'm going to use is, I'm not using burlap. I'm going to use cocoa. And how you do this is, okay, I'm going to keep that together for now and take the bunny and the back of the bunny off. And I'm just going to paint the back of this and the front of this. And I shake up my paint, then put it on my palette. And then I get a lot of water because I want to make this almost like a stain. You can use a stain too. This is just so easy. And then you take it and you paint it. Well, this is actually on the front. It's not that necessary that you do the front. I kind of like to seal it in a little bit. And you take the back and the same thing. Make sure you have a lot of water. And it goes on very easily. And I don't do the sides. And then what I do is I take my heat tool and I dry it really good because I don't want it to warp. And if it feels like it's going to warp, I just push it down. But I don't feel any warping. And then I do the same thing on the engraved piece. And you can go over the engraving because it's so deep that it doesn't really cover it. And if it does cover it too much, you can take a paper towel and wipe it down a little bit, like that. Take it right out of there. Then you set it aside to dry because this is going to go right here, like that. But I'm going to set it aside. And I'm going to do a simple paint, just very little shading. So this piece right here, it fits. I'm going to iron tape it. Here's the tail and the back of the bunny. So it fits in here, and so does the tail. It fits in here. So you do not have to paint the sides here. The first thing I do with this is I take the plaster color chalk paint to make it a creamy surface. And I do paint all the pieces. I take a piece of tape for these little pieces. Especially the two little eyes. They're so tiny. Maybe that will do. Okay. So I'm going to take my chalk paint. And the thing about this bunny piece right here, I like to paint the sides. I guess you could get away with not painting the sides. But this piece, you don't have to worry about it. So I am going to apply my chalk paint. on all the pieces, and I'll be right back. All right, I painted these with chalk paint. The bunny, oh, he's still a little bit wet. The back of the bunny, the inside of his ears, and his nose. And this bunny right here is the only one I painted the sides, because you're going to see it. And I painted the chalk paint on the bottom of the nose. So now I'm going to take my bleached sand, which is pretty much the same color as the plaster chalk paint, almost. And I paint, just get it on there, do a nice base coat. And with the chalk paint, it seems like it takes maybe 2 coats. Get the bottom of the nose. The ears, you just need the top. And if you decide not to do the sides, you might need to go over the sides if you get a little bit of paint on there with like a magic marker or a paint pen of the same color if you have that. But I just do the sides. Of this piece. Then I take the black paint and I do the eyes. And I'll be back. I'm going to do another coat. And I'll be right back. Okay, they each have 1 coat of chalk paint and 2 coats of the bleached sand, and the eyes are black. So these insides of the ears and the nose, I'm going to paint a cotton candy pink. That's it. And the tail, I'm going to take Burlap. I'll shake it up. Put some on my palette. Let me move this. And get an angle brush. I'm going to get a 3/8 angle brush. Is this on here? Okay. I'm going to dip it in my... Let me put this over here. Dip it in my water, dab it on my paper towel, take the corner of the brush and work it back and forth on the palette paper. Get it in the bristles. And I'm going to take just the top of the tail where it's scalloped and start at the bottom and just shade that on there. And for the back of the bunny, I'm going to do the same thing. Dip a corner, work it in my bristles, and I'm going to go around here. Just like that. And the same on the bunny. I'm going to put it right here. And let's do the inside of the ear right here. Up until where that part, don't go around here. I guess you could. And around here. And around here. And around here. And around here. I'll deepen that shade because it's pretty light. You know, these really didn't need the bleached sand. I should have just did 2 coats of the cotton candy. The bleached sand, these didn't need to be on that. And this is the bottom of the nose, and you're gonna need to paint that. Now I'm going to dry the shade. Just right. Too much water. If you too much water, you tap this side on the paper towel to get it off. Right here. Right here. Right here. 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 Just a deepening of the shade. And now you can take white and highlight the ears a little bit. Everything's very subtle. And dip that into the white. And I like to do the outside of the ears white. And a little bit right here. Okay. Let me dry that. Well, while that's drying, let's do these. I think they're good. This is the top of the nose, so I'm going to do white right there. And the ears, if you look at them, the scoop down, I'm going to darken it. So the top of it, I'm just going to do a little highlight of white right at the top. And then I'm going to take vintage pink. Let me dry this first. And I'm going to shade around the bottom and up the side, and there was way too much water. I'm a novice painter. I'm not a professional, so I make a lot of mistakes. But I like doing it, so I hope that adds for something. And then the bottom of the nose, I'm gonna shade that with the vintage pink. And I will probably come back and deepen that shade. No wonder. Okay, I'm gonna take the cotton candy and give them a little bit of cheeks. I'm going to take the corner and very lightly add a little pink on there for the cheeks. Okay, now it's time to assemble. So you can actually take the darker part, the part on the back where it got a little bit scorched, and you can use that as the front, because it doesn't matter on this piece, because this whole piece is going to be covered up. So I take okay, I take my art glitter glue, and match up the top circles. And this bunny part. And what I do for this layer is I put clothespins all the way around. I want everything to stay down. And I don't keep it on for long. I just keep it on for maybe 15 minutes. It depends on your glue. Okay, so this is kind of dry. Here are my little pieces. Here's my bunny. And I'm going to glue him on first. And I'll do it. Okay, and I match it up with the ears, because these ears match perfectly. Then around here, just get it to where it's flush with the circle and matching the ears up. And I can already see some glue inside one of the eyes, so I'm going to just do both of them. Way. There we go. Let me get my dog. And then the inside of the ears. And the other ear. And then the nose. And then the tail. Okay. And there's the bunny. Okay, what I do, I forgot to do one thing. You take, I have a turkey baster. You can take a pin, a very tiny stylus, and dip it in the white paint, a fresh puddle, and then tap it off once, and then I put on the left side of the eyes and just try and get it even. And that gives them a little bit of personality. And the bow, I painted a bow yellow. You can put a yellow bow. Here's a pink bow. I think I'm going to put the pink bow on the one with the pink ribbon. This one might get a yellow ribbon with a yellow bow. And there they are. Okay, and I'm selling these in my Etsy shop. I'll link it below if you're interested. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.